Acharya Shree, how does one raise their children to become spiritual?
Is the best question ever asked. It needed to be asked. By nature, children are very spiritual. All the children are pure. They are innocent. They are pure. For me, children are like a flower. They are flowers in the garden. They are the most beautiful flowers in the garden. Remember, spirituality begins from you. And spirituality resides in the pure heart, our innocence heart. And children are innocent. They are very pure. They are like a blank slate. Nothing is written on them yet. So it is up to you. The way you want to raise them, the way you want to make them, your role is the biggest role. As a parents, first, you have to be educated. You need to understand the spirituality. And if you want to raise your children and they become spiritual later on, you have to do a couple of things. You just follow this. Instead of giving them simple toys, you give them a toy of Jesus, a toy of Krishna's childhood, or a picture of enlightened master. And you tell them, these are very special people. You respect them. You don't throw them away. They teach you. And you tell them little stories about them. And your children one day, they will begin to respect them. They will keep their pictures, or Jesus' pictures, or Rama's pictures, or Krishna's pictures, or any one you are believing, or any enlightened person's picture. They will keep them and they will respect them. They will begin to respect. Then they will have curiosity. Who are these pictures? Who are those people? Then you need to answer the questions. You need to have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, you cannot answer their question, because children's questions are very different questions. They don't really ask questions. That is their curiosity. And curiosity is the best way to be spiritual. Curiosity wants solution. Curiosity does not need answers. And your answers will not satisfy them. Because they have no question, they have curiosity. And curiosity to learn, curiosity to know. And if you don't know, you cannot make them satisfy. I will suggest you another thing. If you, as a parent, you don't know the truth, find a master, not a priest. Because if you go to the priest, he will repeat the quotes from the Bible, or quotes from the Gita, or quotes from the Upanishad. You go to the Vedantic teacher, quotes from the Upanishad. Go to the Hindu priest, quotes from the Gita. Go to the Jain priest, quotes from the Agamas. Buddhist, Tripitakas. They will repeat. They are like a parrot. they cannot teach your children spirituality. Spirituality has something to do with you. And you need experiences of that. And children, they go experience naturally, because in the babyhood, since babyhood, because they are very close to the previous life. And they see sometimes glimpses of the previous life. If they see a car, they say, oh, I used to have this car. And parents will make fun of them. And the child will be very angry, because deep down the child knows that it was my car, because that baby is still very close to his previous life. If he sees any aeroplane, it is not just curiosity. He says, I used to fly in the aeroplane. And the parents, they don't support that idea. The parents has to be very, very careful, because children are very sensitive. If you don't give them satisfactory answer, or if you don't satisfy them, they can be very rebellious. They never will see in their room the Bible or Gita. They will throw them away, because the way you treated them. They are very innocent, same time they are very sensitive, very emotional. And the most thing is they are very close to their previous life. They have always glimpses up to 7 years old. Almost every child has glimpses of the previous life, because it is still close to them. And sometimes they get talked. They talk with other children. And sometimes parents think, oh, my child is going crazy. They will take that child to the psychologist. And psychologist will mess up innocent and sensitive child's mind. A psychologist never will let your baby grow to get mature or to know the reality. Will make the child confused. Instead of telling the simple truth that yes, listen, you are not body. Something light works inside of you. Why don't you close your eyes and see? You can see a lot of colors. Maybe you will find there God is hidden. So the baby begins to look at inside. Or even his eyes are open. He will begin to see some kind of color, some kind of light, some kind of God. That's the way baby will like to know. And if he asks question, that if he talks about his previous life's glimpses, you have to listen very carefully and support that idea. The more you support it, the baby will turn out to be very good and very spiritual. Show them spiritual teachers' pictures, enlightened masters' pictures, or whomever you believe in, Jesus, Buddha, Mahavira, Krishna. That will make them wonder that who they were, those people. Were they realized? Were they enlightened? Were they close to God? So the baby will have that kind of curiosity. And third thing I will suggest to you, that give your child a good and healthy food. More vegetables, more fruit. They need a lot of vitamins. Baby, they don't need a lot of protein. They need a lot of vitamins. And that's what you need to do it. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy soul, and more spiritual.